Welcome to the Ultimate Wreath playlist here on Lisa and Company. If you're stopping by from one of the other channels, then welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Introducing my sweater wreath. I have blisters on my fingers, but I crocheted this baby from beginning to end. I am absolutely thrilled with the way it turned out, with one exception, and I want you guys to tell me down in the comments, do you think the crochet bow was too much, or do you think it's okay? So I want to be super clear, this is not a crochet tutorial. Go on out there and find an amazing one. I love the Crochet Crowd. His tutorials are fantastic. I just thought I'd kind of give you a sense of how long it took and what was involved. I created 4 pieces, one for each side, and I did that with a 14 chain single stitch. That is about as technical as we're gonna get here. So I honestly can't remember how many rows I did. They all turned out a little bit differently. Like I said, no crochet tutorial here. I actually had not picked up a crochet hook in 4 years. I love the square wreath form that Dollar Tree came out with. I don't know if they've had it before and either we didn't get it or I missed it, but I am head over heels in love with it. So I've got to try and decide which way I'm going to place these. Am I just going to overlap each corner? Am I going to try to miter off each corner? In hindsight, I probably could have created a bit of a point to attach each one together. Instead, I ended up folding it in, stitching it together, and it's okay. I find the corners a tiny bit bulky and I would have done it differently, but I'm still happy with the way it came out. I'm attaching the pieces using a really giant craft needle, which is so much fun to try and thread the yarn through, and just slip stitching it on the back. Total trial and error. By the time I got to the end, I was kind of an expert. Then I went back to the front and I just sort of stitched the corners together so they weren't slipping around. For the bow piece, I made it a little bit smaller and I did go around and finish all the edges. And I'm just kind of cinching the middle together so that it creates that bow type shape. These white pine cones were another score at Dollarama. They have some amazing stuff this year for the holidays. And yes, I went back to another store and scored some more. Time for some embellishments on my winter sweater wreath. I took apart a few of my Dollar Tree picks and started gluing them all in. I also, if you were watching my Instagram account, I had found these amazing garlands at Dollarama. They are absolutely stunning. They are frosty and they look like everything's got snow on them and completely different, almost like a sage leaf. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. So just putting lots of bits and pieces in. Although I am a total symmetrical junkie, I wanted this wreath to be asymmetrical with more on one side than the other. You have no idea how hard that is for me. Today's playlist is hosted by the amazing Natalie over at Design to the Nines and her co-host Jennifer at A Little Bit of Calm and Crazy. Please make sure, if you haven't already, that you check out their amazing channels full of great content. I tried tiny snowball ornaments from Dollar Tree before I settled on these little tiny, almost mini poinsettias from a Dollar Tree pick. I just could not decide what was going in the center of this bow. I hope you love the way this wreath turned out just as much as I do, and I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can not miss out on a single video that we upload for this holiday season. See you next time!